So who had the quick trigger in your league and was able to land Yasiel Puig? The Dodgers gave him a $42 million 7-year contract before he ever played a major league game. And now we're seeing why. The 22-year-old Cuban has now started off his career 5 for 8 with 2 home runs and 5 RBI. But I'm thinking the number 66 doesn't work very well. Johnny Peralta owners had a day filled with mixed emotions yesterday. In the afternoon, the heat was turned up on the shortstop as his name was caught up in the Biogenesis PED scandal. But at night, he went 3 for 5 with a double and 2 runs scored. Peralta is 7 for his last 14, batting .338 on the season with 6 homers and 26 RBI. With the way the legal system works, even if he's in fact forced to serve a suspension, I'm not certain it would happen anytime this season. Don't release him, don't trade him, play him. Josh Johnson returned from the DL throwing 97 pitches in his first game since April 21st. While he didn't get the win, Johnson owners have to be encouraged by the fact that he gave up just 1 earned run on 6 hits while striking out 6 without a walk over 7 innings. Keep an eye on him if you need pitching help going forward. If he's healthy, he may be a nice pickup. Johnson's next start is Sunday against Texas. We are so used to watching Cardinals rookie pitchers come up and throw like all-star veterans that perhaps all the hoopla surrounding Michael Wacha's first start last week was a bit premature. The right-hander was tagged for 6 runs Tuesday without being able to get out of the 5th after giving up 10 hits and a walk, striking out 4. He'll make his next start June 11th against the Mets at Citi Field though, which gives him a pretty decent shot to get back on track. With Miguel Cabrera putting up historic numbers, we don't hear much about Prince Fielder anymore. Fielder went 3 for 4 with his 12th home run last night and now has 6 RBI in his last 3 games while hitting in 9 straight. The big guy is hitting .283 and on pace for a stealth 34 home run, 138 RBI season. Not too shabby. Josh Beckett has been shut down for at least a month as he continues to be bothered by nerve irritation affecting his right arm and hand. After allowing 7 hits not throwing with his usual velocity, Jake Peavy had to be removed from Tuesday's start in Seattle with rib pain in his left side after recording just 1 out in the 3rd inning. X-rays showed nothing, however he's undergoing an MRI today. Tommy John rehabber Daniel Hudson had his AA rehab outing cut short after 2 innings because of stiffness in his surgically repaired elbow. Hudson is now headed back to Phoenix to have his arm examined by his team physician. Aaron Hill has only played 10 games this season because of a broken hand and has started hitting off a tee and doing some soft toss. He's expected to start extended spring training before going on a minor league rehab assignment and returning later this month. Junior in Sacramento, California writes, both Adam Dunn and Raul Ibanez are on target for more than 30 home runs and they are both free agents in my league. Home runs is an area I'm lacking. Which one should I add to my roster? Junior, Dunn is going to get significantly more at-bats and he may hit 40 home runs. He's already got 13 on pace for 37. And if you need home runs and can deal with him hitting 170, well then he's your guy. Ibanez has 11 and is on pace for 30, but that's a stretch. He'll be lucky if he gets 400 at-bats. I would take Dunn, and if you're in a daily moves league, play him against righties. If you're in a weekly moves league, it makes it tough to play him all the time. But if you're in a situation when you absolutely need home runs and not concerned with anything else, he'll get home runs for you. So what do we make of this Biogenesis PED scandal, and what do we do with the players that are performing well named in the investigation? Major League Baseball is dead set on sticking it to these guys, particularly A-Rod and Ryan Braun, who they view as multiple offenders. Braun probably has the biggest target on his back after thumbing his nose at the league when he was able to get off on a technicality. There's a CBA in place, and it's going to take a lot more proof to suspend these guys than ledger entries with names and dates. They're going to have to come up with urine or blood samples, photographs, or other evidence proving that these guys did what's being purported. We have a legal system in America that will permit these guys to play baseball without limitation for a very long time before this is resolved one way or the other. If you have one of these guys on your team that's performing well for you, despite what you might hear, they aren't in any imminent jeopardy of being suspended, so don't sweat it. At this point, it's all just noise. For RotoExperts, I'm Mike Cardano.